Hey guys, apologies I haven't really been around in a week. I have had the busiest and one of the most stressful weeks of my life, but this is not going to become a habit. I am going to get back into that posting kind of grind or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna hop right into it. So procrastination. Earlier today, I was kind of typing up a little response to an interview sort of question on procrastination, and I wanted to share that with you guys today. So again, to hop into it, with procrastination, it's never that you're necessarily lazy or you just can't do something right or whatever it may be, whatever your parents may have called you, whatever. 9 times out of 10, procrastination roots from a fear surrounding said topic that you want to accomplish. So it can be a fear of inadequacy, it can be a fear of not getting desired results from doing said thing. It could be a fear of finding out that you can't do it. It can be a fear of getting what you want from it. It can be so many things, but it's, again, 9 times out of 10, it's going to come from a fear of something surrounding that topic. So in self-improvement, I've noticed that a lot of people or procrastinate starting it or don't start at all because they think it's too late, or they think there's just so much to get done, or they're just too far gone, when in reality that's kind of BS. And we oftentimes use time as a construct to kind of also procrastinate, so, or just not do things at all. So with me personally, almost every single time I procrastinate, it's always been because I haven't thought I would be able to accomplish something that I want to do, that I am procrastinating. Because when I was younger, I would always kind of half-assedly start things and start little projects. I have ADHD, so like my attention span was everywhere. I would always be starting things and I never finished them. And so I kind of got this idea in my head that if I did try anything, I could never accomplish it. I could never successfully go through with it. And so for me, that's where my procrastination started manifesting. And that's where I began to struggle actually starting in the projects I wanted to do in life, starting with the things I wanted to do, because in the back of my mind, there was that fear that what if I do it and yeah, funny. Sorry. What if I do it and I'd fail? And so a lot of the time with that, sorry, I'm kind of covering Pikachu here. You guys really wanted me to bring Pikachu back, so I'm trying, but it's hard with this little couch. I forgot where it was, but with procrastination, a really efficient way for to find a solution for this is really think about this topic you want to accomplish that you are procrastinating. Really think about it, and I want you to think, what is my fear related to this? Do I think I'm going to start and not be able to finish? Do I think I'm going to start and fail? Am I scared of getting the result? Am I scared of seeing myself succeed? Because again, it's almost every single time a fear surrounding said topic. And another really unique kind of fear surrounding it can be feeling so overwhelmed by how much you have to do to accomplish an end goal that you're just like, it's too much. Like, I just can't do it. I can't do it at all. And with that, I say, I've definitely had that issue. I've definitely wanted to accomplish things, to do things. And then it's like, okay, I'll try to start. And then it's like, wait, but then there's this to do. Then there's this to do and this to do. And then there's so many things that pop up. And I'm like, how am I gonna do this all? Like, I do a little bit of one thing, a little bit of another, and then I kind of drop it because there's just so much. And with that, as difficult as it is, you just have to take one thing at a time and focus on that, opposed to every single other thing surrounding the topic, which is so difficult. It's been difficult for me because I'm more of a big picture sort of person. So it's like, how am I supposed to focus on this little thing when there's all these other things to do and accomplish? But at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to accomplish all of those things if you tried overloading your brain and doing it all at once, because it's just not easy to do with the human brain. It's not easy to try to accomplish everything all at the same time. But this video might be a bit shorter today because I feel like I've gotten my point pretty across. But yeah, Procrastination, it's not that you're lazy. It's not that you're lazy. it's that there's probably a fear surrounding this topic. There can be time blindness. There are going to be things contributing to that, like ADHD, where you're just so overloaded with all this other information kind of coming to you from all sort of different directions in life, all these distractions, all of these thoughts, all these stemming thoughts taking you one place or another, all of these new ideas you want to accomplish, and it can be hard to kind of stay on one track. And yeah, as somebody, again, who's dealt with procrastination all their life, who's dealt with their parents calling them lazy and just awful, and all of these, not awful, that's a bit of a strong word, lazy, just a whole bunch of lovely insults, because I would always procrastinate, because it's always one reason or another. It's always you have excuses, you know, you're so full of excuses, just do it. And it's like, sometimes it's so difficult to get your head out of your ass and actually do it, because yeah, it's like sometimes you forget that you can just up and go and do said thing, and a lot of times we overcomplicate and we twist things up and we change it up in our minds, and we just grow fears surrounding topics, and we just it's a lot. And in reality, all you really have to do is kind of get up and do it, because, you know, you could be laying in bed doing whatever you're doing, you know, going on TikTok, going on social media, whatever you are, but you're going to feel exactly the same as if you just got up and did said thing that you're supposed to do. Like, you can be bored on TikTok or procrastinating, you could be just bored doing whatever, or you can be bored and doing said thing that you're supposed to be doing. And this has been a difficult thing for me to accept. It's been a difficult thing for me to accept. But that really did help, the realization that I can be, you know, I can be sad and bored eating a sandwich, like overeating, or like eating chips, or like going on my phone on Instagram, or I can be sad and bored doing something that would be productive for me. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you're bringing yourself into one situation, or you're bringing yourself into that situation. And if you bring yourself into the situation where you're doing something at least productive for yourself, I'm not saying like productive as in working or doing whatever, making yourself useful, that BS. I mean productive as in, again, something that you want to do. Like, that's infinitely more beneficial than if you're feeling the exact same way and just going on your phone doing this or that. You know, anyway, I said I'd wrap it up earlier, but I guess I did have more to say on the topic. But, yeah, guys, I want to start posting every other day, if not daily again. I do actually have to wait until my roommate is at work, which is not extremely often, to be able to record. So that is also why I haven't also been extremely active lately. But yeah, guys, so I've also been thinking about talking about specific books, like, for example, 48 Laws of Power, Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, you know, any of that kind of thing. Just comment below if you would like to hear my opinions, hear me out on any sort of book or whatever it may be, or recommendations. I also want to talk about that. I kind of want to widen the content I make, not only to just be like advice or my experience on things. I do also want to talk about like books regarding these kind of topics, or books regarding like philosophy, all that fun stuff. But yeah, guys, this might be one of my shorter videos, but again, try to find where the fear comes from in that thing you're procrastinating. I'm debating if I want to make this longer. Nah. Anyway. Peace, guys. Peace.